How's it, everybody? The Tops here, coming to you from Johannesburg, South Africa. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you here. If you're new in the channel, please subscribe to grow the channel. And if you've been here, thank you for coming through and clicking on this video. Don't forget to like and comment about whatever it is that you want to comment about. So I thought I should just talk about how important it is to have some kind of financial nest, like a savings or some kind of investment or anything like that. So just a quick story. I started like working in the entertainment industry, which is the film industry in Johannesburg, about 12 years ago. And when I started, I really didn't think, I was so excited, and I also wanted to make sure that I am doing everything that I can to enhance myself in the industry. I'm talking about my skills. So I just buckled down, and then I started grinding and learning and doing all these things, and the money started coming. But because you're a freelance filmmaker, at the time, I didn't think about putting away. I was just so excited about getting a new place, getting a better car, going out, getting great clothes, and having these nice experiences where you go and, do whatever with friends and enjoy yourself and go out there. Now, years later, you then get to a point where you go, but I don't have anything in the nest. And that was caused in 2020 when I had put something aside, but it wasn't enough. And to me, I thought it was enough. So we go on lockdown during the pandemic, 2020, level 5 lockdown. And then you go, okay, cool, this will last a couple of months. But no, it doesn't. It keeps going and going and going. And whatever you had put aside and you thought was enough, it just disappears just like that. So, is it worth it? I'm over 40 and nothing in the nest. Well, I suppose now there's something because I did something about it, but then there was nothing in the nest. So you were scrambling. You have only one source of income, and you didn't even think that you should diversify or you should put some money in investments or some savings and whatever the case, because you're having so much fun and you're just balling, So how important is it to put away? I'll tell you now, very important. Put away is something. And I was so fortunate enough that during that lockdown, there was no work. Although I'm saying I was fortunate, but there was no work. But then that pushed me to go and that pushed me to now start thinking differently. It pushed me to now think about, look, when I start making any kind of money, I need to put away. Although it was very difficult to do that. So for 4 years, actually for about 3 years, I was playing catch up. 3 years playing catch up, trying to just make a living. It was rough. It was tough. I was at a place where I couldn't even help my mom. I couldn't help my brothers. I couldn't do any of that because whatever I was making was going straight to my responsibilities. So I think it was this year, 2024, that things started to change. Although this has been a very weird year in our film industry in South Africa, but you're still ticking along, even though it was a bad year. I moved from the previous place that I was into this beautiful complex right now with tennis courts, swimming pools, and whatever the case. And as well, I paid off my car in this year that has been crazy. I paid off my car. My son went to a different private school, all those things, although it was still a bad year. But I think I suppose that's why I've got to be grateful to become a filmmaker or to be a filmmaker in, a freelance filmmaker, because other people are working every day, because I don't get to work every day. I only work on specific projects whenever those projects arise. But I'm fortunate that even though it was a extremely, extremely difficult year, I was able to do all those things. So now I'm like, okay, am I at a point where I definitely should be putting away? I think I am. And then I started that. And do you know how easy it is, guys? It's so easy to put away. So my strategy is, because I'm a freelancer, I don't have money that comes in on a specific day of the month regularly and stuff, and it's never the same amount. It always differs. So what I've then decided to do is to take just a small portion of that. Every time I get paid, I take a small portion and then I put it away in an investment portfolio. So currently I've got one investment portfolio, and there's not much there. I mean, since April, now we are in November, but I think since April, I have put away 11,000 rands. 11,000 rands, but small amounts. Small amounts. And I was so amazed that I'm almost close to 12,000 of just investments. And I've just kept putting away. And I was like, oh, I should have done this long ago. But the trick is to start, which I have. And seeing how easy it is, I'm like, I wanted to beat myself up. To go, why don't you do this long ago? And it's not even you're putting away like big amounts of money. You're just putting away small money. It's $500 there and there, 1,000 rand there, $800 there, whatever the case, whatever you've got, you're putting away. Interesting. So it is very important to put away any type of saving, any type of investments, and all the experienced investors are saying, don't keep tapping into it. Put it away, forget about it. Put it away, forget about it. Put it away and forget. You'll look at it in 10 years' time or whatever the case. And also, then someone might go, what if, like, I want to buy that car, or what if I want to buy that piece of furniture, that beautiful bag that I saw, those shoes, or whatever the case, what then do I do? Another source of income. Look for something else that is now is going to make you extra money on the side. I've been doing a lot of research about that because, as I've said, I'm a freelance filmmaker, and it's been rough. So you've got to look at something else that you're going to do that is going to make you money. So you must be on a lookout, because Tatobs is going to be doing like videos for people. I don't know. I'm still working on it. Doing videos for people, maybe editing for people, making small Anyana commercials for small businesses or content creators or whatever the case. So, yeah, but it is very important. Put away. Also, find help, guys. If you can find help and find someone that knows anything about, putting money away. YouTube is a beautiful platform for you to look at that. TikTok is another beautiful platform for you to find those kind of people. And also, if you're looking for mentors as well, I think mentors also play a big role in people's lives in terms of teaching them how to deal with their finances. So, yeah, man, I'm very fortunate. I love what I do as a filmmaker. I don't see myself doing something else, but I definitely have learned over the years. Although other people may say, yeah, but you're too late. I've been doing this for the past 10 years. Fine, good for you. That's great. But the fact is, I've started. The fact is, I am putting away so that, if anything happens, like another pandemic happens, then I know that at least there's a bit of a buffer, that I can, or money that I can like go and tap into, and things like that. So, yeah, man, it's very important. Put away. Start now. Don't wait and say, okay, whenever I get that tax refund, whenever I get that tender, whenever I get that job that I'm looking for at the moment, the money that I'm making is not. Put away. Try. Have the discipline to put away money, because when you find yourself in a situation where you are desperate and have absolutely no other choice but to go now and look for loans and things like that, it's gonna be ouch. It's gonna hurt. So yeah, man, put away. That's all I'm gonna say. Please like, comment, subscribe so that we can grow the channel. Thank you very much for clicking in this video. See you next time. Datop signing out. Dankie Saan.